All right, good morning, guys. So we're back here at the compound with Dink Bang Side Out. I'm with Christine and their awesome courts they have here, but it's really getting into the impact that pickleball is making and how many people are exposed to it. And you're really seeing people from all ages jump in, right? Not just the competitive side and saying everybody's in. What are you gonna tell the audience here? Because I know a lot of people are intimidated to get into this game because they're like, oh, I don't know where to start or how to do it. What are you going to say is their first step?
Sure. I think you got to find where you're going to go play, first of all. You necessarily don't have to have a group that you're going to play with. A lot of these local courts, they already have people ready to go playing at all different levels, from beginners all the way up to advanced. A lot of times if you look at like a local YMCA or the Park District, they'll have the hours already on there, and then you'll know when to go and show up for play. That's
awesome. And just what you said, and I've done it myself to see that you can go by yourself. Doesn't have to be like you said, you have to have that group. And then the benefits of this game, obviously you're getting physical activity. You know, it's something to see people running around, and no matter what age you're at, what fitness level, anybody can do this. But really what impact I've seen personally, and I know we've talked about, a lot of people have that mental benefit to it. Can you talk and speak a little bit into that and what that brings into the side of the game and what it can bring into people's lives?
So the mental aspect, there's two aspects to it. I think getting like game ready and stuff like that and geared up to do competition is like one mental aspect, and then there's also the mental health aspect of it, where you're getting out, you're getting that fresh air, you're getting exercise, you're pretty much socially distancing, you're away from, you're not totally butted up close to everybody, you're 6 feet apart. You can do it with a small group, you can limit yourself to 4 people on that aspect of it, and then the other side of getting mentally ready or like challenge yourself for competition. Right. You're practicing, you're training. I mean, you can see yourself progressing in this sport so quickly, which is an amazing thing. I love seeing that part. You can practice for a week or two, and you're like, wow, I saw myself like jump levels, and that's amazing to see in this sport. And it's not like that in every other sport.
No, it's not, and it's amazing to be able to see how people can progress so quickly, but also jumping into this sport is the longevity piece. That's something I really love about it, and why I'm trying to push it to the community as well, because this is a performance sport. It's not a sport that you just go play. I compare somewhat to golf, which might be more recreational and more structured as far as time to play, where pickleball, you could have 30 minutes or you could have 3 hours and do it, but it's coming to play and you want to perform. You want to dive more into like, how am I taking care of myself? How's my inflammation? How are my knees, my back? And, how am I performing? How am I stretching out? So it kind of gets people to dive into that other piece of saying, I want to perform and have longevity in the sport. Would you agree with that? And what are you seeing in that area?
I think a lot of people, even when we're playing on certain days and you're playing for a couple hours into it, we're like, all right, let's reel it back a little bit because I want to play tomorrow. I want to keep playing. I don't want to injure myself. Let's step back, even though when you're out there and you want to go game after game after game, and you're like, all right, I want to be able to play tomorrow, and that's always the goal. I want to be able to play not only tomorrow, but next week, next month, next year. Yeah. And so I think that's part of it, of keeping yourself, just healthy and like watching for those aches and pains and treating them when you are feeling them, and taking a step back and realizing, hey, for the longevity part, I have to take care of myself and know when to kind of put the gas on and off,
Yeah, it's tough to be able to do that. So yeah, check out Dink Bang Side Out. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. Check out their website. They do host local tournaments, local clinics. So get involved. Check out your local pickleball court today.
Pickleball!